Hey, my YouTube family, it is your girl Queen Wright. Again today, I wanted to ask you guys that if you're watching this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, to please subscribe. Press the button at the bottom and subscribe. Okay, we're going to be talking about quite a few topics on here: lifestyle, family, child rearing. Of course, me being a paraplegic. So I do have some videos that are, I won't say they're strictly for paraplegics, but where I am addressing my paraplegia, um, where I am addressing my where I'm addressing my paraplegia. Yeah, where I'm addressing myself being in the wheelchair, and things that I'm going through and I am dealing with and I have had to deal with since I've been in the chair. So if you're just tuning in, yes, I am paralyzed. I'm incomplete paraplegic, which means I have some movement and some feeling in my lower half. However, I cannot walk. Yeah, however, I cannot walk. So that's what they call incomplete paraplegic. My sensation in my leg is not normal. If say if a piece of ice will fall on my leg, it would feel like it's actually burning me. It wouldn't feel cold. It would feel just like heat hot. I would say my sensation is maybe about 75%, 75% normal, but it's still that 25% that is not normal. But I didn't want to talk to you guys about that today. I actually wanted to talk to you guys about my weight loss, because I realized today that I was going through my videos and I realized today that I have not talked to you guys about um, my weight loss since I posted that video, about 2 weeks ago. So that's not cool. Let me bring you guys up to speed on that. Your girl is not perfect. I had been drinking a lot of water, keeping up with my water intake, but I have had to slow down on the water intake because I noticed that I am swelling really, really bad. And being paralyzed, I already have a problem with swelling because I'm not moving, my lower half as much, I'm not moving. So I have had a problem with being swollen. My ankles and my feet will be like really swollen. So, I kind of backed off of the water for a minute. I'm going to go see my physician in a week or two. I'm going to go see my physician so I can talk to her and see, if there's something I could take, maybe water pills or something that will not interact with my other medications that I can take that will eliminate some of the swelling, because it's ridiculous now. Before it used to be just some days, but now it seems like it's, since I've been increasing my water intake, it's every day, and I can't do this every day swelling, y'all. It's just not cool. So, yeah, I'm gonna talk to my physician about that, see what we can do. I am also going to. Oh, something else I want to talk to you guys about. Okay, so my water intake is, like I said, it's not perfect. I have slowed down since the first since the other video I showed you when I was increasing the fiber and all this other good things that I was doing. Um, I have I am changing. I won't say I have changed the way I eat, but I am changing the way that I eat. Trying to be, more mindful of what I'm eating and being more making more healthy choices. But I am not perfect, so that's a work in progress. I have increased my water and I'm sorry, I have increased my fruit and vegetable intake. So you guys can see, look, I have a big bowl of fruit sitting right here. We got some apples, some oranges in there, some bananas, got some strawberries and grapes in the freezer, in the refrigerator. Got them bananas in the freezer because I told you guys we were making the smoothies or whatever. So we have that. I've been doing that, making smoothies, trying to drink smoothies about 2 times a day, depending, because I am having a problem. And I know this is another big problem besides the bread that I eat. I know this is another big problem, and it is me not eating breakfast. And my physician have told me, I have listened to other YouTubers who post videos and that who have lost weight. They've gone on their weight loss journey, and they have succeeded, or they are well into it, and they're reaching their goals. That you have to eat breakfast in the morning. that is a problem for me because I am normally not hungry when I wake up in the morning. And yeah, so breakfast is, I'm not really a breakfast person. It's like, give me my coffee and I'm good to go. You know, give me my coffee, give me a glass of water, and I'm good. So I really, really, really have to work on trying to eat breakfast, even if it is a boiled egg, a piece of toast, or, you know, something like that. I am going to work on that. But in the meantime, in between time, yeah, I do not eat breakfast, and I know that is a big problem. Um, my measurements. My measurements are, that's bust, waist, and hips 48, 48, 60. So my hips are really big, and yeah, your girl is just thick, okay? And I'm only 5'5", so that'll tell you, you know, and I'm 262 pounds. Yeah, the last time I went to the doctor, they told me I was 262 pounds, which I was impressed with, actually, because last year I was at 315. So I just knew, you know, I'm like, oh my God, I probably done swole up, you know, even more and all this other stuff. And I have never been that heavy. I have never been three anything until then, you know, last year. And yes, of course, I blame it on the chair and depression and all the other things that you go through, or that you can imagine as someone who recently became paralyzed has to deal with. So that is what it is. Another thing I wanted to say is, because I used to smoke, you guys, I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to be a very big cigarette smoker. I would smoke at least half a pack a day. Um, I recently quit smoking. Maybe about, it was in January, so that'll tell you how long it's been. It was in January, but I still have that. You know, I wake up in the morning and I have my coffee and I'm like, oh, okay, a cigarette, but it's like, oh, you don't smoke no more. You know, I have to constantly remind myself that I don't smoke anymore. That's just like the craziest thing to me. But my sister, she quit smoking, and she's actually, I think she's coming up on like 3 or 4 years, and maybe longer. But she says she went through that for the first year, you know, where it's like, oh, well, let me get a cigarette. Oh, I don't smoke no more, you know, but you still want the cigarette. And I'm probably, you know, once a smoker, always a smoker. So I'm probably going to always want a cigarette. So all I can do is, you know, just maintain and fight that urge, and remember why I quit in the first place. So that being said, that is another stumbling, another roadblock, shall I say, in regards to my weight loss. Because as you people know, if you've ever been addicted to anything, that once you quit one addiction, more than likely you are going to get addicted to something else. And usually with a cigarette smoker, once you quit smoking, the next addiction is food. So me already being a big girl, I spent some years in the country, so you know, you eat in the country. That's what it is, you know. um I am a big girl. I've always been a big girl, and now trying to quit smoking and not eat is, it's a struggle. I will say that it is a struggle. I won't even lie, it's a struggle, you know, because you still have that hand to mouth, um that hand to mouth, what am I looking for, not requirement, but um what's the word I'm looking for, that hand to mouth feeling, you know, is you used to lifting a cigarette, putting it in your mouth, and you know, or you're used to eating and putting food in your mouth, or you know what I'm saying, it's something like that. So it's a double edged sword, you know. You do with it what you may, figure it out. Yeah, and I believe this is the first time you guys have seen my hair when it's not covered up. I think this is the first time you guys have seen my hair not covered up. As I told you guys before, I do have locks. So this is my hair. And when it's on the back, it's down my back. It's really long. So I'm having some hair issues right now, because now it's at the point where it's so long that I don't know what to do with it. My sister's out of town right now, because I wanted to try rolling it with the curling rods. Because I used to curl it, I would just twist it down upon itself. So I don't bet with in Bantu knots. I don't know if you guys know what Bantu knots are. So that's what I used to just twist it down in Bantu knots. And when you take the Bantu knots out, the hair is curly. So, it would have a curly, it would be curled. And now, like I said, it's down my back and it's really long. It's hard for me to try to curl it, roll it with those curling rods. The Bantu knots, the twisting it down upon itself is not going to work anymore. I've been doing the crinkly thing where I braid my hair when it's wet and then dry it. And then once it dries, take it out and it has the crinkle look to it. It is getting dark. The sun is going down, and I can tell in this video. Y'all, I'm going to get this thing together. I know I've been saying that forever. And I really should probably be making videos in the morning, but mornings, oops, move the table. Mornings are not good for me, you guys. But this light, yeah, it's getting dull, so I guess I'm going to have to just go ahead and cut this short. That was one thing. I just got all off a topic there talking about my hair and everything. Oh, I know you guys, I can hear you guys asking, you're like, what in the world is going on with her face? So I got some little swirly things going on right there. It's not perfect. I just been kind of playing with the makeup or whatever. So I only have I have a brownish eyeshadow on just a little bit because I have all this eyeliner jumping off right there, and of course the bold gold lip. Yeah, since your girl has been in a wheelchair, I usually didn't wear makeup, but since I have been in this wheelchair, you guys, I'm loving the makeup, and I'm playing in the makeup and experiment with different things or whatever. And I know it's because this light. It's because, my mom and everybody's like, why are you wearing makeup now? You never wore makeup before. Why do you want to wear makeup now? And it's like, I'm in this wheelchair. And wearing the makeup, I don't know, you guys. Wearing the makeup just makes me feel more feminine. I guess you could say it um, makes me feel like a woman. Shoot. What can I say? I can't walk and do other things that I used to do, and I'm still dealing with that. But yeah, so I've just been experimenting with the makeup thing. And my hair. Yeah, I've been experimenting with the makeup and just trying different looks and trying to see how this looks or how that looks or whatever. And coworker named Will is loving it. He's just like, "Oh, you look like a girl," and I don't know what he mean by that. I don't know, but yeah, he loves it. He's coming in from work like, wondering what I'm gonna look like today, So I like it. I don't know. It makes me, like I said, it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel like a woman. If it makes me feel feminine, when you got 20-inch tires glued to your hips and your ass, yeah, things can get a little off kilter, shall I say. So, anyway, yeah, getting back to my weight loss. I'm sorry, y'all. I just get jumped all off the topic right there. So, I have decreased my water for the last week or so. I haven't been drinking as much water, but like I said, because I'm swelling so bad, and I want to go to my physician and see if there's anything that I can take, any water pills or whatever that will not interact, or have, that will not interact with my medications that I am taking. And I take a lot of medications, you guys. So I'm gonna tell you, put that one in my next video too, and probably in another thing that suck about being in a wheelchair video. I might work that in. So anyway, yeah, I've decreased the water a little bit, even though I still try to get at least the required eight glasses in a day, but no more than that. I have increased my fruit and vegetable intake. Um, yeah, and fiber. I told you guys to increase the fiber, increase the protein, trying to cut back on the bread. Yeah, and we just, day by day, that's all I can do, just taking it day by day, and we'll just see where it goes from there. I haven't given up, so don't have no choice but to get there. It may be slow, but I'll get there, And like I said before in my other video too, that I'm thinking about the weight loss surgery, but I really don't want to because surgery is why I'm in the chair now. I woke up from a surgery paralyzed, so I'm kind of, skittish about that. But also, I believe that if I get some of this weight off of me, because I am able to get, I now have movement and feeling in my legs. They've just deteriorated to a certain point because of the medications I was taking. I'm feeling now that maybe if I get some of this weight off of me, I will be able to walk. It could just be wishful thinking or whatever, but that is how I feel. So that's one of the main reasons of trying to bring down my size. So we're gonna see how that works out, and I will talk to you guys again. I know I was just like real random with this video and just like all over the place, you guys, and I'm so sorry, but yeah, that's what we'll do. It's an update. And like I said earlier in the video, please subscribe. You guys, if you are watching this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. And sing your moment again. Oh my goodness. Anyway, you guys, watch, share, subscribe, leave comments or whatever. Just holla at your girl. I'll holla back. Peace and blessings.